The Lantern Path. Tonight, as you settle into bed and allow your body to rest, you are invited to follow a gentle path that winds through the quiet corners of the world, a place just beyond thought and time, where the landscape breathes with stillness and peace. Close your eyes, and in your imagination, take one soft breath in, and one slow breath out. The story begins as twilight blankets the sky in a pale lavender hue. The last rays of the sun retreat behind a ridge of distant hills, leaving behind a trail of gold and rose in the clouds. You find yourself standing at the edge of a forest where tall trees reach into the sky like ancient guardians. The air is cool and calm, holding the delicate scent of pine, moss, and earth just kissed by dew. In front of you, a narrow path made of worn stone stretches forward into the trees. Every few feet, a simple lantern rests atop a carved wooden post, casting a soft amber glow along the trail. The lanterns flicker gently, as if alive with their own quiet rhythm. You take your first step onto the path. The stones feel firm beneath your feet, grounding you in a place that feels both unfamiliar and deeply remembered. With each step, your breath deepens. There is no rush here. The world has slowed down for you. You walk gently, your senses opening to the stillness of the forest. Above, the tree canopy is thick, but not dark. Light from the lanterns filters through the leaves in warm dapples. The forest around you makes no loud sounds, just the occasional hush of leaves moving against each other in a breeze too soft to feel, and the distant ripple of water somewhere unseen. After some time, you arrive at a wooden bridge, arching gracefully over a small stream. The water below is clear, flowing over smooth pebbles that shine like tiny stars. You pause here for a moment, your hand resting lightly on the curved railing. You feel safe. The sound of water is calming, its rhythm steady and ancient. You allow yourself to breathe in the peace of this moment, and breathe out anything you no longer need to carry. Across the bridge, the path continues. You notice now that the lanterns have changed, the glass of each one etched with faint designs. Leaves, feathers, waves, stars. You don't know who placed them here, but their presence feels like a gift, like a silent reassurance that others have walked this path before you. As you continue on, the forest begins to open. The trees are spaced farther apart, and the light grows brighter, though the sky remains wrapped in twilight. You pass a still pond that mirrors the sky above, lavender clouds drifting across a silver-blue canvas. You pause to look into the water, and for a moment, your reflection looks calm, peaceful, and timeless, like someone who belongs exactly where they are. Farther along, the path gently rises. You feel your legs move effortlessly, as if lifted by the quiet energy of this place. The climb is never steep, only steady. And with each step, you feel a little lighter. Your thoughts grow quieter. You begin to notice the subtle joy of simply walking, the whisper of your breath, the rhythm of your heartbeat. the feeling of presence without effort. Eventually, you reach a wide clearing at the top of a hill. A circular space opens before you, ringed by low stone walls covered in soft moss. In the center of this space sits a large, ancient stone with a lantern resting on it. This lantern glows more brightly than the others, its flame calm and steady. It feels like a beacon. You step into the circle and sit quietly, allowing your body to soften completely. The forest surrounds you in every direction, like a silent cathedral of trees. The sky above has deepened to a soft indigo, and the first stars begin to appear. Small, blinking lights in the vastness. As you sit, the lantern's light washes over you, not with intensity, but with warmth. A subtle glow that seems to enter not just your skin, but your thoughts, your breath, your memory. You realize that this is a place of rest, of release, a space created not to fix or change anything, but simply to hold you in quiet peace. You sit for a long while, breathing slowly, doing nothing. There is no goal, no story to resolve, only stillness, only light, only breath. Eventually, when you feel ready, you rise and begin to walk again. But now, the path is even gentler. It meanders downward, looping through soft grass and delicate wildflowers. The lanterns continue to guide you, now spaced farther apart, as if reminding you that your own inner light is beginning to glow more steadily. The forest fades into meadow. The ground beneath your feet is soft and welcoming. You pass through tall grass swaying in the breeze, its golden blades rustling like soft lullabies. Ahead, you see a small cabin tucked beneath the curve of a low hill. Its windows glow softly, and smoke curls gently from a stone chimney. You walk toward it, knowing that this is where the path was always leading. The door is already open. Inside, the air is warm and still. A soft bed is made with thick blankets and linen sheets that smell of lavender and sunlight. You lie down, allowing your body to melt into the mattress. Every muscle releases. Every worry unwinds. The room grows quieter, as if the world itself is exhaling. The lantern from the forest now rests on a small table beside you, casting its gentle light across the walls. You watch it for a moment, feeling safe, held, peaceful. Then you close your eyes, and you sleep, not because you're told to, not because you must, but because you've arrived. You've walked the path. You've let go. And now sleep finds you. Softly, fully, completely. The shore of slow time. Let your body soften. Let your breath find its own slow rhythm. There is no rush. Only this moment. Only this breath. As you begin to settle, allow your imagination to gently carry you away to a far and quiet shore. A place beyond the reach of schedules, decisions, and distractions. A place where time no longer moves forward, but simply expands. You find yourself standing barefoot at the edge of a wide open beach. The The sand beneath your feet is warm, soft, sun-baked, and gentle to the touch. It molds perfectly to your soles with every step you take, as if the earth is quietly greeting you. You breathe in deeply. The air is full of salt and light, carrying the delicate scent of sea foam and driftwood. It fills your lungs with freshness and ease. The sky above is vast, pale gold fading into dusty blue. The sun is low on the horizon, not yet set, but no longer high. Its warmth soft like a memory. A light breeze moves over your skin. It carries a hush, a lull, a whisper of something timeless. Ahead of you, the sea stretches endlessly. Waves move in long, slow patterns, rising and curling, then dissolving in a lace of white against the shore. They come and go like breath, in and out. A rhythm older than thought, older than words. You begin to walk along the shoreline, your footsteps leaving faint impressions in the damp sand. Each step feels quieter than the last. The water rolls in just far enough to brush your toes, cool and comforting. This beach is empty of noise, empty of demands. There is no one else here. And yet, you never feel alone. Instead, there is a deep sense of welcome. As you walk, you notice small, beautiful things. A polished piece of sea glass catching the light like a jewel. A spiral shell nestled in the sand like it's sleeping. A line of smooth stones shaped by time and tide. Everything here seems touched by patience. Eventually, you come to a long piece of driftwood resting against a rise of sand. It looks worn smooth by the sea, like a natural bench carved by wind and water. You sit down, allowing your body to fully rest. Your arms, your shoulders, your jaw, everything begins to let go. You look out across the water. The waves continue their slow breath. Above them, a few seabirds drift high in the warm air, wings outstretched but unmoving, caught in the invisible currents. Far on the horizon, the sun begins to lower, brushing the sea with molten light. The sky deepens to shades of peach, rose and blue. You close your eyes for a moment. Behind them, the colors remain. The sea continues to move. The breeze touches your skin like silk. You begin to feel as though you are dissolving gently into the surroundings. There is no edge between you and the sand, the sky, the water. Only a peaceful merging, a soft belonging. When you open your eyes again, the light has shifted. Twilight is settling in. The first star appears in the east, small and flickering like a distant candle. And near you, tucked slightly into the dunes, you see a small wooden cottage. Its windows glow softly, amber and gold, as if lit just for you. You walk toward it, slowly and comfortably, feeling the sand under your feet. The door is open. Inside, the space is warm and simple. Pale wood floors, linen curtains stirring with the breeze, a faint scent of sea salt and wild herbs in the air. In the center of the room is a large bed draped in white cotton and cozy quilts. A book rests on the nightstand. A candle flickers gently beside it. You step inside and let the door close softly behind you. Everything is quiet now, only the distant waves and the wind moving through tall grass. You lie down on the bed. It welcomes your weight completely, like sinking into calm itself. The blankets are light and warm. Your head finds the perfect place on the pillow. A window is open just enough to hear the sea, still breathing in its endless rhythm. You watch the curtain move in time with it. Inhale. Exhale. The candle flickers lower now, softening the shadows on the walls. Everything grows dim, hushed, still. The sound of the waves begins to lull your thoughts into silence. They draw you gently away from the day, from effort, from memory. You are no longer walking, no longer thinking, only floating. In a sea of warmth and quiet, each wave carries you deeper. Nothing is needed of you here. Nothing is expected. You are simply resting. Here. Now. Safe and still. The shore remains outside. The stars continue to bloom in the night sky. And the sea goes on breathing, soft and eternal. And you sleep, carried gently into dreams by the rhythm of the waves, by the hush of the wind, the peace that lives on the edge of the world. Stars over the dunes, a desert sleep journey. Let yourself sink into stillness now. Let your body grow heavy, your thoughts grow soft. This is your time to rest, your time to drift away from the noise of the day and into a place of complete peace. Take a breath in and gently exhale. Now imagine yourself standing at the edge of a vast desert. It is evening. The last golden threads of daylight stretch across the sky, staining the horizon in soft pink, dusky lavender, and fading gold. You feel the desert air wrap around you, warm but gentle, with a dry breeze that carries the scent of sand, salt, and sun-warmed stone. Beneath your bare feet is cool sand, still holding the memory of sunlight. It gives softly beneath your steps as you begin to walk forward. There is no map, no destination, but your body knows the way. The world behind you begins to fade. The only sound now is the whisper of wind over dunes and your own quiet breath. Ahead of you, the desert stretches endlessly, its rolling curves glowing under the twilight. The air is expansive, wide, and open. It invites you to let go. You begin walking, slowly, calmly. Each step is soft. The sand shifts just enough to make you aware of your own presence. And with each step, you feel lighter. Not just in your body, but in your heart. You notice a small trail of footprints already etched into the dunes, winding gently forward. You follow them. They make no sound, but they comfort you. Someone else has walked here before. Someone quiet. Someone kind. You walk for a while, the sun dipping lower and lower. As it vanishes behind the dunes, the stars begin to appear. The first one and then another. And soon, dozens, hundreds, until the whole sky is scattered with light, each star twinkling softly in the immense velvet canopy above you. You keep walking. In the distance, you begin to see clusters of stone, worn smooth by centuries of wind and sun. You pass a tall sandstone pillar, its shadow stretching long across the sand. You reach out and touch it. Warm, rough, timeless. A small carved mark rests near the base, an ancient symbol. You don't recognize it, but somehow it feels like it was left there for you. You continue on. As the light fades completely, you notice something new. Small lanterns, low to the ground. Glowing amber now line the path ahead. Each one flickers gently. Their flames barely disturbed by the desert breeze. You follow them, your body moving in time with the rhythm of the night. Your breathing becomes slower. Your thoughts grow fainter. Your eyes soften with each glowing lantern you pass. Occasionally, you notice shapes in the sand beside the path. A low cluster of desert flowers blooming in the moonlight. A smooth piece of obsidian catching starlight like a mirror. A bleached animal skull resting in peace. Nothing here is out of place. Everything belongs, and so do you. Eventually, you crest a long sloping dune and pause at the top. The world opens in all directions. The desert stretches wide like a sea of silver waves, each dune casting soft shadows in the moonlight. The stars above are so bright now, they seem to hum. The Milky Way spills across the sky like powdered crystal, and the moon, nearly full, bathes the land in quiet magic. You stand still for a moment, just breathing, letting the stillness wrap around you like silk. And then you hear it. Far in the distance, a rhythmic sound, slow, subtle. You walk toward it, curious but calm. The lanterns continue to guide you, now spaced farther apart, trusting you to find your way. The sound grows clearer. It is the gentle strike of a drum, a low resonant pulse, as if the earth itself has a heartbeat. Soon, you reach a rocky outcrop that forms a natural half circle, cradling a wide open space in the sand. At the center is a fire pit, glowing steadily. The flames are low and golden, reaching just high enough to cast dancing shadows against the rock walls. Around it, thick cushions and rugs have been placed, each one hand-woven in rich desert colors: ochre, rust, indigo, and pearl. You step into the circle and lower yourself onto a cushion. The warmth of the fire touches your face and hands. You rest your arms on your lap, breathe. You listen. The drumbeat continues, but now it's not outside of you. It's inside. Your heart, your breath, your pulse, everything slows to match it. Above, the stars continue their silent song. Below, the sand holds you gently. Around you, the desert hums. You feel calm, supported, protected. After some time, you rise again. Just a natural movement. The drumbeat fades. The fire glows softer now. And there, just beyond the next rise, you see it, your destination. A tent, not ordinary, not simple, but magnificent. The canvas is ivory and gold, lined with deep maroon, billowing slightly in the breeze. Lanterns hang from wooden beams at the corners, filling the space with amber light. The entrance is open, beckoning. You step toward it. The moment you cross the threshold, a hush falls over everything. Not silence, but serenity. A rich, velvet quiet. Inside, the air is warm and still. The floor is covered in thick woven carpets. On a side table rests a tray with tea, dates, and spiced honey. The walls are lined with cushions, throws, and soft shadows. And at the center of it all, a luxurious bed, low and wide, with gauzy netting draped around it. Layered in linen sheets, soft wool blankets, and silken pillows. It looks like it was made just for you. You move to it slowly, your body ready now to surrender. You lie down. The bed accepts you completely. It conforms to every curve. The fabric against your skin is cool and whisper soft. Your head sinks into the pillows. Your limbs become heavy. Your breath deepens. Overhead, the ceiling of the tent parts just slightly, revealing the stars, still watching, still glowing. The sound of the wind brushing the dunes is the only sound now. A hush so complete, it feels like a lullaby. You feel the last remnants of thought melt away. Nothing left to do. Nothing left to solve. Only stillness. You close your eyes. Inside this tent, on this night, you are wrapped in everything you've ever longed for. Safety, peace, warmth, rest. Let yourself go now. Drift deeper and deeper. The stars remain overhead, and the desert holds you softly in its arms. Sleep. You are home. You are free.